Hello, and welcome to the Dokkan battle video. In this video, we're going to be going over the new data download that just dropped over on the JP side, as well as the global side. There are very minor differences between the global and JP updates. So for starters, we do have all three of the new Part 2 characters in the data, being LR, Super Saiyan, Goku, and Vegeta, Krillin and Gohan Youth, which is their banner unit. These guys actually do link up with the LR, because that LR is Gohan Kid, and this one is Gohan Youth. Then we got LR Middle Cooler here as well. All of them seem to be pretty good. This unit is a little confusing because they made them like this offensive based character, and they gave them the Kamehameha link, but not the Kamehameha category, despite them not even doing a Kamehameha at all anywhere in their super attacks. So I have no idea why they gave them the Kamehameha link besides linking up well with the LR. It doesn't make any sense to me. So this unit, kind of an anomaly. I don't think they're going to be very useful in pretty much any scenario. But then you got both Goku and Vegeta and Middle Cooler, who I think are both very strong. Rainbow Middle Coolers can get up to about like 900k defense with the sheer amount of healing he does, while also dropping very high attack stats. Now, a lot of people are saying that they think he stacks here on his 18 key. I don't think that's true, considering this is not a comma. I mean, if there was a comma like right before raises defense for one turn, he would be massively stacking attack. He does not massively stack attack. It's just a one turn raise attack. So don't think he stacks, because he definitely does not. But he is rather good. He does have that basically unconditional revive. Literally, the only way for him to revive is if like he himself dies, but he can do it at any point in time. Plus, he's healing like 50% HP in certain scenarios. So this guy is actually like really good in specific scenarios, but I think he is going to be a very welcome addition to the Wicked Bloodline team, as well as the Movie Boss team. Though with this unit though, I got everything I wanted from them, besides the fact that I think their defense could have been a little higher. Like, I think they could have given them greatly raise here instead of just raise, especially after they transform into the shirtless version. They definitely should have gotten a bit of a bump up in their ultra super attack effect, besides just now greatly lowering attack and defense. But not only is their team really strong, they have an amazing link set, having literally 4 separate key links. Which you might be thinking, oh, that takes away from their attack links, but they still have Super Saiyan Fierce Battle Legendary Power, plus Prepare for Battle Golden into Sand Lineage, I believe, also gives attack, right? Yeah. So they have other ways of getting attack from their links besides just super big powerful attack links like Kamehameha. But overall, these guys are really strong. They can do an insane amount of damage from what I've seen so far. Plus, they can get up to about like 500k-ish defense with 30% damage reduction, which is useful. I have literally already seen screenshots of them eating like normals from Cell Max, who is the hardest hitting tech boss in the entire game. So this guy is good. Do not sleep on them. They are a lot better than a lot of people are giving them credit for. People are calling them mid, worthless, not even top 5, worst like LR on release. Like, that's just not true. Like, it's just flat out incorrect. So I don't know why people are sleeping on this character so hard, but once people actually get their hands on them, I feel like all of those comments will go away. Next, we do also have another Infinite Dragon Ball History stage that is coming when these banners come out. I would like to mention that they drop in a roughly 12.5 hours my time, so it's roughly like 3:38 as I'm recording this video. At 4 a.m. My time, these banners should be up, which will be good. So I don't think I'll be able to summon too much tonight. I do have only enough stones for like a rotation, but I should be able to summon a little bit more on Friday. That's when I'm gonna actually do my bigger summon video, like my typical 500 stones to 1,000 stones on these guys. We have their stages of the Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline announced. These are probably not going to be very hard. Again, if you pull either of these two characters, they're just going to make them like a mockery of the stages. We have just my Twitter feed for some reason, and we also have a support memory. This new cooler support memory is gotten from the updated version of the old cooler event, which is going to be turned into a Dragon Ball story event. So but basically what this, it's like a 2-turn 1 key 10% buff for Terrifying Conquerors, which is rather good. I genuinely think this is a very, very good support memory. It's going to be very overshadowed by the Wicked Bloodline one, because I feel like it's also a green support memory. So this isn't like the best green reel in the game, but hey, it might be a little solid one depending on what you're running. Because most of the other Terrifying Conquerors are either on the Wicked Bloodline one, which we are going to be getting soon, or on like the Planet Namek Saga one that we already have. But this is still good. If we got like a straight up movie boss support memory for like 10% for the entire fight, then maybe like this will be completely worthless, which we're probably gonna get eventually. As of right now, this is still like an okay support memory. I do want to take a look at their 200% real quick because they are very strong. So for Goku and Vegeta, right, they give it to Pure Sands, the extra 30%, and then they also give it to Joined Forces and Movie Heroes. Where's Movie Heroes? There it is. So this is what their 200% category looks like. Let's just say it's pretty good, right? Because you have some of these really, really great LRs that came out recently. All 5 of these guys are still very good. This guy's a little mid, he's a little mid now, and like these 2 are also good. He's got a solid TURs and Kale and Khalifa, who can be good for like a little bit of healing. You got Goku and got Vegeta, who are both solid. This Vegeta is very strong. He does a lot of crits. You got the evolution blue Vegetas, like all the actually like these blue Vegetas. They're all right. These blue Gokus are still okay. There's a couple other characters, but like this is what they're giving the 200% for, but they are also just leading the Joint Forces and Movie Hero categories. So if we go ahead and pull those categories up real quick, let's see. I know Joint Forces is down here. You got Joint Forces and Movie Heroes. There are so many options on this category that are now going to be a lot better on this than they would be before. Mainly you got Goku and Piccolo, Goku and Gohan, the other Goku and Piccolo, Krillin and Gohan, Hit and God Goku, Tapion and Minosha, like all of these LRs that are going to be a lot like helped out by this category. Where's Vegeta and Trunks? Because they are also on. Oh, because I'm on the global version. Let's switch this back to this and then refresh it. Yeah, and then we got Vegeta and Trunks, who are also gonna be insane on this team, right? Because who wouldn't want one of the best defensive units in the entire game on this team? Because why not, right? You can just do that if you feel like it. Yeah, the EZA for all 3 of these both are support units, so while they may not work the best on this team, at least at the very least the physical Ginyu is a support unit. You got the EZA for these guys, who are genuinely really, really good. I think Gohan and Goten could EZA sometime soon. These guys EZA'd, they're solid. They need a very specific team build, so I don't think they're going to be good on this team. But they are there. You do have access to these guys, so technically you could run like a mini Ginyu Force build without AGL Ginyu himself, which I don't really recommend. But you can also run these 2 on the team. We all know how powerful these 2 android units are. I think that's going to be incredibly like a solid option for you to run. This unit doesn't really get helped out a lot on this team because the main problem is when they have these Joint Forces characters, they're not on either Goku or Vegeta family. So this guy buffing Goku and Vegeta family is not going to be very helpful. See, any other just supports, because that's what I like to like base these teams around, is like kind of support units. You have Broly and Paragus, but they're not really that good. You're a GT support. You're, I believe, Heavenly Events support. The Android, Ginyu Force, GT Heroes. There's not a lot of really support options besides like physical Ginyu. I guess you also have Tapion and Minosha give a little bit, I believe, right? No, they give it to Sibling Bond and Warriors of Legend. Okay. Well, support options are kind of limited, but that's where we get the Movie Hero team. Yay, the Movie Hero team. Woo. Right? Because we have, where is he? The new Piccolo. Where are you at, Piccolo? See him over there, but where is he at? I guess he's up here. We have the new Piccolo that came out on Cooler's banner. He's insanely good. A very strong defensive option. Plus, you also have like Krillin, who's good. Pycon can be useful in some scenarios. I know a lot of people were using him to beat Cell Max. Where are the others? I guess that's really it. No other real highly valuable supports. This guy's like a hybrid sand support, so he's not going to be that helpful on this team. Yeah, we do have like just a bunch of really solid characters on this team that I feel like will work very well for like difficult content. Mainly Piccolo and God Goku are going to be like very strong floaters. And then over on Metal Coolers, 200%, it's just the entirety of the Wicked Bloodline category, which definitely is a lot worse on the global version of this like team right now. But you do have some really strong, powerful options. Cooler, like the final form Cooler we just got. AGL Golden Frieza is very good when global gets this guy. Feel free to summon on him. I don't think you should, but hey, if you want to, go ahead. AGL Metal Cooler, just easy 8, and he's really strong. This unit exists. You can run him if you want. I don't recommend it. I just don't think he's very good. Metal Cooler Army actually has a team where they can be kind of solid on, especially against like type advantage enemies. I feel like they would be a decent option to bring. Plus, they're going to give auto regenerations to LR Metal Cooler, so that I believe is healing and damage reduction. You got Cool Iza, who people have started to like actually really enjoy running. Yeah, isn't he also a support? Yeah, he is. He is for 30%. A little 30% support while stacking defense. He's solid, you know. Then you have these two Super Strikes that I believe are also support units, like very minor support characters, but hey, they are there. They will be helpful in some scenarios, mainly Super Battle stages because their whole thing is like debuffing. And then you got Mecha Frieza. I don't exactly remember what Mecha Frieza does. No, he wouldn't be that useful on this team, but hey, he could be useful in the Super Battle Road stage. Of course, you got the old AGL full power Frieza. He could be helpful. The thing is, like, he's kind of fallen off. And if you're going to be running this team, you're going to want Metal Cooler on both rotations, and then probably these two as your other characters that are going to be on the turn. So a floating full power Frieza is like really nerfing how much defense he's going to have, because you're not going to be able to stack as often as you'd like. We also have all the type Metal Coolers that just awakened, plus the STR, like free-to-play Metal Cooler. We don't know exactly how good the type Metal Coolers are going to be, because as of right now, they're like uneasy 8 and kind of trash. But this guy is like okay, like he's runnable. He has a little bit of a support, I believe. Yeah, he gives 30% to this entire category, so like he is like viable on here. Definitely something that you could bring as just like a little buff. Plus, he would activate that additional 5% healing from physical Metal Cooler's passive. You got STR Cooler, who could easy eventually and become probably a staple on this team. You got this Frieza, this Cooler, both the good Golden Friezas that are solid. You also do have, where are they? This Cooler, who's really good against specific types of enemies. Mainly, I believe it's Goku family. Yeah, Goku family enemies, he can actually stack up his defense rather fast and be pretty solid. As well as, where is he? There's an int final form Frieza I want to look at, and I can't seem to find. Where did he go? Wait, where is he? I think he awakens from this guy. I'm just do this. Yeah, so yeah, this character who against Goku's family category allies will guaranteed guard and like have really high damage reduction. So in events where you're fighting a Goku, he's going to be insanely helpful. Genuinely, I think this 200% is good. Well, I did want Cooler to have what was it? Artificial life forms. I feel like this category does work, because at the very least he's going to have a 200% with final form Cooler, or they're actually going to be on the same team. This tech Cooler that we just got, his EZA for, he is also a support for the majority of the characters on this category. It's just that he's kind of mid, I would say. Like, he's not like the strongest character out there, and I'm really not a fan of him, so I don't really recommend running him. This guy gets a 200% lead though. He could be actually solid on here now that I think about it. We haven't really had a chance to see this guy perform at his like peak, though him not having big bad bosses is a little lame for this team, because a lot of the characters you're going to be running do have that. So you might be able to get some use out of him, mainly in like long events, but I don't know how he's going to do. He might do well, he might not. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that came out during the data download last night. Let me know how you guys feel about everything in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.